What's going on, guys? Chris back with you with another big box and a review video. This one is going to be for the Projector for the VANKYO Performance V630. Full HD projector. Projector prices are coming down. And if you haven't used a projector before, it's really cool. They have all the connectivity where you can play sports games, fight nights. I actually have a projector screen right behind my head up there hanging on the wall. It's a pull down manual screen, 120 inches. So we will be setting this up and giving you full specs during the daytime and nighttime and showing you what it looks like. I don't want this video to be too long, so let's go ahead and get this guy on over here. Let's go ahead and unbox it and check it out. But before we do, just like all my unboxing and review videos, in the description box below the video is gonna be this exact same projector unit linked up for you guys. If they sell it in the UK, I will have you guys linked as well. If not, one very similar to it. Let's head on over. Hey guys, if you're new here, welcome. We have a lot of fun here. Smash that subscribe button down below and turn on your bell notifications so when fresh content comes out, you're the first to know. All right, we got a big box here, so let's go ahead and get this on out of here. Right on the very top, we got a little small box there. And then we have the big dog here. Let's go ahead and slip this guy on out. And that's gonna do it for the box. So let's start with the small stuff first and get this stuff out of the way. This is gonna be your power cable right here. Let's get you a guesstimation of that. Some of you guys might be, especially for projectors. I'm always kind of a cord length guy myself. Obviously there's extension cords, but that is gonna be a guesstimation 6-foot cable tip to tip, and that's gonna be a grounded plug there. Obviously that's a US model. If they sell it in the UK, it will, of course, be for your specifications over there as well. We do also have some connectivity plugs here. We have a yellow into our audio video, if you wanna go old school that way there. We have the remote control, which does not include batteries so far, but we will get to that if it does or not. Kind of a Amazon Fire TV stick type of remote, thin, and that's gonna take 2 AAA batteries. Next up is gonna be an HDMI cable right there. And then we also have some cleaning microfiber with some long Q-tips there for cleaning the projector. And then of course we have our performance start guide and our user manual, and then we do have some screws right here for ceiling mounting, I suppose. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get to the big guns here. It does come with a nice carrying case here, protective case with a couple handles. So let's get this guy out of the way here. So this thing folds down here, and then it opens up here. And let's go ahead and pull out the projector there. That's gonna do it, nice little slip cover. It does have a little area over here in the right-hand side if you wanted, with a little Velcro strap, if you wanted to put your HDMI cables, power cables in there for transportation if you were going to a buddy's house or whatever and you wanted to shine it up on their wall for the sports game fight night. Okay, let's get this guy on out of here. This actually looks very nice. This is the white color. Ooh, that looks very nice. So that's white with beautiful gray, and that's actually fabric right there. That's very, very nice. So let's take a look at that. So we have the logo on front. We have the logo right here on the top right if you're looking at the projector here. We of course have our knobs here to go ahead and align it and focus it correctly. Those are both manual. Nothing else on the top section, but we do have our buttons in the back here. We have our power and of course probably our settings. All those volume up, menu okay. Coming back to the back of it here, we have more gray fabric here. This is actually fabric, like I mentioned earlier. And we do have our plug port here. We have our VGA input here for a computer. 5-volt USB. USB up here, we have our remote control sensor. We have an AV plug and a headphone plug. This is great, especially for nighttime viewing. You could run a Bluetooth transmitter or a long AUX cable in there for headphone listening. Over here on the left side from the back or the right side from the front, you are gonna have your SD card slot there, your HDMI 1 and 2 ports there, your ventilation for the projector. Let's get over here to this side. More ventilation for the projector. And on the bottom here, we are gonna be having our screw mounts there for ceiling. We do have soft pads if you're gonna be putting it on a shelf. And we do have this little guy here, which lifts up the front of it there if you are putting it on a conference table or something like that. And then that can screw back in for flat viewing. We did already take off the lens cover here, and we have our nice glass of our projector with the bulb inside there. The model also goes by M19, and for US it's AC 100 through 240 volts, 50 through 60 hertz. Here it's giving you the recommendations of projection distance and size. You guys can go ahead and pause that and read a little bit more about that. And then it shows you the keystone correction there. These are going to be some important specifications for you, so you can either pause that or I'll go ahead and just talk through them very quickly here. Now the display technology is LCD, but the light source is LED. It is full 1080p, front and rear ceiling mounting, focus is manual, speakers a 5-watt 4 OHM, unit dimensions are right there below that, in millimeters and inches. The photo formats are right there. The video formats are right there as well. Mounting screws. There are the ports like I already mentioned. The audio format supported. Power, manual digital keystone aspect ratio is 4.3, 16:9 or auto. Input signal 576i, 720p, 1080i, and 1080p. Well guys, it's very bright and nice. My projection screen again is 120 inches. I have my Fire TV stick connected. I actually have a surround sound system. I'll show you that in the daytime, but this is now fully nighttime. We do have a kitchen light on. I'm just showing you the outside where it's nice and dark here, but we do have a kitchen light on right here, and it's looking really nice right here. Let's go ahead and look at the picture ratio and the colors here. This is very nice. This is the Fire TV Sticks wallpaper. Very beautiful colors. As we can see, very bright and nice. I'm very impressed with the colors. That might be a little hard to see, but in here we have picture mode standard. You can mess around with some settings, color temperature. You can do aspect ratio. Right now we're on 16.9. Noise reduction. You can do projection front or the rear. You can do ceiling where it's flipping around there. If it's mounted on your ceiling, then rotate the video. But look at that. I mean, that's just really, really nice here. You can reduce the display size. Right now I'm at 100% and it works out perfectly for my room. Once again, I will show you my room and my projector setup in the daytime. But right now, obviously, you'd be mostly watching it when it is dark. So we'll get one more shot when the kitchen lights, they're not bad, but some people do like to keep some lights on so they actually can see what's going on. And it's a beautiful picture even with some lights on. So we'll get a shot of it completely dark and we'll get a shot of it, of course, in the daytime as well. Scrolling over, you have OSD language, which I've chosen English, but there are many different options. Restored to factory default. Blending your OSD duration off on. Keystone software update USB. Go ahead and click over one more time. We have sound mode. We could do standard. You can mess around with your trebles. Let's go ahead and click on this real quick. You can do music, movie, sports, user. We'll go ahead and keep it on standard. Look at the Grand Canyon there. Looks amazing. Let's go ahead and head back over here. You can do balance, you can do auto, volume. It's literally right behind my couch, behind my head, and it's very quiet. Obviously, you will have a little bit of a fan noise, but that's not bad at all. I could watch a movie without any issue with that. Let's go ahead and go in a little closer, and we'll try to pick up some sound here. And ignore down below, my HDMI splitter is making, I have a 65-inch TV underneath the projector, so ignore that. Look at that, guys. Very nice colors. Again, when it's daylight, I'll show you how far away the projector screen is from the projector, and it's doing a fantastic job. If you are looking at the top right corner, it says 4K. This is just a 4K video from YouTube. But I'm just wanting to show you the colors. And this is all stock settings. Here's the shot of it completely dark. My kitchen light is off now. And if you are picking that up on the white contrast, this is ripples in my projector screen. It's a little bit older, it's not completely flat, so ignore that. That's not the bulb, that's not the projector, that's my projector screen. Well, we're not gonna play too much more of this because we don't wanna get a copyright on the video. I do want to show you this as well. This is a tripod projector stand that the company also sells. It's 2 pieces. Has a nice little mat here for your projector. Has some bands here. You can either go 2 bands on top or 1 band underneath, 1 band on the top to hold it in. If anything slightly nudges into it, it will go ahead and stay put. It is a little over 45 inches fully up, and what I mean by that is you twirl this little handle here and it rises from down here all the way up right there with very nice mounting hardware there. It's a 2-tier collapsible tripod, so obviously you can screw that down all the way down here if you had that, and then you can collapse those as well if you needed it shorter. I need it nice and tall here because I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I have my projector mounted right now. We'll go ahead and mount it on this. But in the meantime, let me show you my setup that I was talking about. So this is my setup right now, and I will obviously be replacing my cajon box with the tripod mount that just actually came today. I'm impressed with the quietness of the projector as well, not to mention the colors like we saw last night, but let me show you how I have it set up. Because obviously with the projector, you can get really crazy with it and you can go wires into the walls. You can have it come all the way up through the attic and then obviously down to your home entertainment center. Now, the way I have it set up is I have a 65-inch underneath with my IKEA setup. My projector screen is a manual pull down 120 inches, and obviously I had to hang it from the ceiling with a little brace in the back right there, just one brace pushing it forward so it lays flat completely over my entertainment IKEA that is pushed out from the wall. Obviously, if you had a bare wall, then you can just tuck that into the studs of the wall, bringing it straight down. But I like a nice 65-inch underneath as well. I have my subwoofer, my home entertainment center up front. That means there are no cords. I don't have anything in the rear. So how do I connect this? We saw a HDMI cable coming out of the side of the projector here in the HDMI port, and that is a long HDMI cord, and that is actually going behind the couch, going all the way right here. Now let's go ahead and look under the couch what we have right here. We pull it out, right? Obviously, after you learn how to connect it, you can whip this through very quickly. And then on the side, right here, tucked away so no one can see, is my connecting HDMI cable to my home entertainment center, my 7.1 channel Sony. I then connect it with an adapter into this one here, which gives me volume and picture out of the projector. Now, something to keep in mind as well is I actually mute it or volume down entirely the speaker on the projector. There is a speaker on the projector. If you take it outside and you want to watch a movie, I'll give you an example here in the video as well of the speaker quality. Or you can connect a really good external speaker via the AUX cable. We'll show you an example of that as well. So that is how I was able to get full bass, full center channel, and my right and left channel speakers working with the projector. And let me back it up. So the projector screen is right here, coming down, and we're going over to the wall over here. So it has a nice throw range. My room does have a nice size throw range so that I can throw it up on 120 inches. Most people will go either 120-inch screens or 100-inch screens, or they'll have a bare wall, and then you won't have to deal with having it fit perfectly within the parameters of the projector screen. So keep that in mind before you do go out and spend some money on a projector screen. If you're just going to throw it on a wall, no problem, no worries, no boundaries, but you will have to work with boundaries inside a projector screen because you don't want this big black box around your picture. So that is the setup currently right now. So next we're going to get you some examples. All right, guys, let's go ahead and look at the projector during the full daylight. It is about 1:30 in the afternoon or so. We got full-blown light pouring in through my screen door, through my front window over here, back by my kitchen. All the lights in the house are off. And again, forgive my projector screen. I got some wrinkles in the top portion there. And there, that's not the projector. It's shining up there really nicely, to be honest with you. I really like the bright colors. I think it's doing a fantastic job as well. So as you can see here, we can plug our Fire TV stick into the projector using the ports. I am connected through my home entertainment center, but of course you can use your speaker or the projector speaker, which we're gonna get you some examples here in just a second. So just real quickly, I don't wanna get a copyright strike on this, but you can see the colors, and we're gonna play a little bit of Netflix there. Obviously, you probably would have your shades drawn just for a little bit darker. And what I did at my old bachelor house is I actually had blacked out curtains that we folded over, and so it wouldn't let any light in. I know it's a little bit tougher with these new builds with all these different windows, but just kind of showing you guys a little bit of the light. Now let's go ahead and draw the curtains here before we get you that speaker example. All right, so we're just gonna play a little bit of an example. We do have my shades drawn. Of course, that window still has a little bit of light coming in, but just as we can see, a little bit of darkness definitely brightens it up even more. This is just a 4K sample video on YouTube. Obviously, this projector is not 4K, but it's giving you bright, beautiful colors. I definitely like it, guys. Look at the crispness. Obviously, this is all color graded, you know, for this example, but you're looking at beautiful colors that we have seen throughout this video, and I really like this projector. It's definitely doing a great job, and for the quality and the price, I'm definitely impressed. All right, this will be the last example here. Beautiful ocean, and now very nice. Let's go ahead and show you the speaker on the projector. Yes. So this is the movie Troy, and obviously we're not going to play too much, but the speaker does definitely a sufficient job, and if that's not sufficient enough for you guys, then obviously you can hook up an external speaker or a speaker that has a AUX port, like one like this here, with a AUX cable, the same type of port as your headphones. This plugs into the projector, then this would plug into your external speaker, and then you would get the volume out of this. You might have to lower the volume or mute the volume on your projector so it doesn't come out of that speaker and just this, or you could probably do both if you want as well. Well, overall, guys, I am really enjoying my projector. One major spec that I did forget to mention in the video, that it is 6000 LUX. And if there are any other specs that I did not mention in the video, look right below the video again for the link where you can read more about it and pick one up yourself. Also, I will have the projector mount linked there as well. And the company also offers one if you want to mount it into your ceiling. I will have those links again below. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thumbs that up if it has helped you make an informed decision, and subscribe to the channel because we got a lot more videos like this. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch, and we'll see you soon.